Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sephora Moses and I welcome you to Real Talk with Sephora. I don't like where I am. I don't like my situation. I don't like my life. I do not like the way my life is going. I do not like the direction the wind is taking my life. I do not like to be stagnant. My life is stagnant and I do not like it. My life is being limited and I do not like it. I need a change in my life. I need a change in my destiny. I want things to be different. I want things to move forward for me. I want things to happen, good things to happen for me. I want to do better. I want things to be better. I want things to change in my life. I do not like where I am. I do not like where my life is going. I do not like my surroundings. I do not like the things that are happening in my life. How can I turn my life around? Are you desiring a change in your life? Are you desiring to turn things around in your life? Well, welcome to this new episode because today we are discussing how to turn things around in your life without wasting any more of your time. Let's dive right into it. The number one thing that you have to do to turn your life around, if you desire a change in your life, if you desire a turnaround in your life, the first thing, the most important and vital thing that you have to do in your life is to show up. Show up for you. Show up for your life. Show up for your destiny. Everything revolves around you. All that you think, all that you want, all that you desire revolves around you. Think about it like this. Imagine a farmer desiring to reap and harvest. And then you sit back at home. Maybe you lock yourself away and just watching from the window side. The rain is falling and the soil is being fruitful. But you are there just staring from afar. You did not show up to plant. You did not show up to cultivate. What are you going to reap? What are you going to harvest when harvest season comes? The first thing you have to do for your life, you have to show up and plant. You have to show up and get ready for tomorrow. You have to show up for yourself. You have to take the first seat. You have to stand up and say, this is here I am. I am ready to take responsibility. I am ready to take the first step in my journey. I am ready to invest in my life. I am ready to take the first step forward. I am ready to dare forward. I am ready to do what it takes to make a change in my life. I am ready to do what it takes to make a change in my life. I am ready. You have to show up. Without you, this storyline is not going to function. It's not going to work. You are the first character of your life. You are the first character of your own storyline, of your own journey. Therefore, the first thing that you have to do, vital, most important thing that you have to do is to show up. Number two, your influence. You see, everything around your life influences you. Everything in your life, around your life, influence your decision, influence your dream, your vision, influence every step that you take. It might not mean much to you. You might not see the crack on the surface, but it is there. Your environment influences you. People around you influence you. What you watch influence you. What you listen to influence you. Anything that is around you in your life influence you. That is why you have to be very mindful of your environment, of the people you surround yourself with, the people who are talking to you, the people who are encouraging you, the people who are whispering things to you. Everything in your life, the people, it might be your friends, it might be your family, it might be colleagues, it might be where you live, it might be your environment, it might be the group that you join, it might be that person you are listening to. Everything has power to influence you, to influence your journey, where you're going in life. If you know where you're going in life, you cannot allow some certain things to influence you. You have to be mindful of the things that are influencing you. What is influencing you? You have to pay attention to your influence. Number 3, negative mindset. You see, that mindset that you have when you see rich people who are doing things, doing great things, people who are doing marvelous things, and behind closed door you keep whispering to yourself that that is not how you want it, that is not what you want, that extravagance life, that life that is so fancy, that is so beautiful, that is not what you want. You can't lie to yourself. You have to cultivate a very positive mindset of what you want. Nobody told you to be poor from the beginning. Nobody told you that your inheritance is poverty. Nobody told you from the beginning of time that this is your inheritance, is poverty, is limitation, is delay, and is mockery. No one said that. Even your maker told you that he has given you life and death. Choose life that you may live. Choose life that everything that you want, that you may have it. Imagine a pregnant woman, for instance, who is pregnant, and every morning she places a water pot on her head, going to the riverside to fetch water every morning, maybe 10 miles away, maybe 100 miles away. She is pregnant and she's doing that every morning. And then think about the other side of life. Someone who has everything going well for them. Maybe she's pregnant also, and then she is in this beautiful, comfortable car, and there is a driver, maybe taking her to wherever she wants to go. Maybe she wants to go shopping for her baby, her newborn baby, or her yet-to-be born baby. Imagine that lifestyle. Nobody said that that is not good. No one said that poverty is what you should be accustomed to. No. Good thing is good. It's a good thing to have good things. It's a good thing to desire good things for your life. It is a good thing to see beautiful things and admire it and desire to have that, as long as you do not let greediness to corrupt and inflicts your heart, as long as you do not push anybody down while you are chasing these things. Good thing is good. Wealth is good. Prosperity is good. Your well-being is good. Good health is good. Going to the right hospital is good. Going to the right places, the right market is good. Mingling yourself with the right influence, the right people is good. Going to the gathering of the wealthy, the nobles is good. All these things are good. God did not tell you that poverty is what suits you. No. He created you and he placed you in a garden, and he said, tend to this garden, eat this fruit, eat. All the fruit here, you can eat it. Well, as much as you don't eat the one the Adam and Eve ate, well, the rest of the fruit, you can eat it. It's yours for the taking. That means all good things are ours for the taking. The good things in life, the wealth, the prosperity is for us for the taking. No one said that you should not pursue these things. No one said that these things are not good. No one said that these things are not your inheritance. No, it is a good thing. You have to have that good heart when you see good things. When you see good things, admire it beautifully. If that is what you desire for yourself, say it to yourself. Work towards it. Dream towards it. Pursue it, and the God who makes everything abounds in everything will give it to you. So, cultivate a very positive mindset. Do not pretend that you don't like wealth, that you don't like money, that you don't like good things. No, don't have that mindset. So, the next is to cultivate a good mindset. Positive one. Wealth, beauty, glory, all these are yours for the taking. Next one. The next one is the plan. If you want to change your life, what is the plan that you have for your life? Have you sat down to write down your plan, your vision, your goals, where you're going, what you want for the next 3 years, for the next 5 years? What is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want in your life? What is it that you're pursuing? What are you desiring? Have you taken a moment to write these things down? This is what I want. This is the dream. This is the goal. This is the plan. And this is how I'm going to achieve it. This is how I'm going to run after it. This is how I'm going to run after it with zeal and determination. What is the plan? You have to know the plan for your life. Even though if you didn't have it yesterday and today you desire a new thing in your life, sit down, Take a pen and a paper. Put down what you want. Write down your vision. Write down your dream, your aspirations, your inspirations, everything that you desire. Sit down, write it down, and run with it. That is the plan. You need a plan. The next one. Think smart and think liability. I'll repeat that again. Liabilities. You see, when you have a plan and you're trying to change your life, you're trying to make changes in your life, you have to be smart. You have to know what is and what is not, what is contributing to your life and what is not contributing to your life. You see, asset, I'm sure many of us will know what it means, but asset, it means the things that you can actually invest in that can just increase or multiply. For instance, money gives money, money makes money, money increases money. You make money in your business, you invest it back in your business, it will make you a very rewarding asset. Asset is that thing that you can actually invest in that can multiply and give you something back. But liabilities are those things that are worthless. I am sorry to use that phrase, but it is. Liabilities are the things that are not important right now. Right now that you want to change your life, right now that you want things to change in your life, you have to look at the liabilities in your life. What is there that you don't need right now? Those sets of shoes that you're spending thousands on, are you wearing all the shoes right now? Or the designer bags that you're buying? There is no way you're going to buy a designer bag today, $5,000, and then tomorrow you sell it $10,000. No, designer bags, any money you spend on it, by the way, if you don't even sell it quicker, you might lose even the money you spend on it. I'm just using that as an example. There are so many things that you do not need right now. Set of clothing that you do not need, set of shoes that you do not need, things, accessories, jewelries, and all those things that you're spending money on. Whatsoever it is that you don't need right now that can contribute to your well-being, that can contribute to making your life better, you do not need it right now. Don't spend unnecessary. Don't spend your money anyhow on things that are not contributing to your life, that has nothing to give you back. Liabilities are things that has nothing. It does not duplicate itself. It does not multiply itself. So you have to think smart and think what are liabilities in your life. What are the things you do not need right now that you're wasting your time, your energy, your money on? Think smart. Outline the things that you know that are not contributing anything to your life. Think smart, think assets, and think liabilities, because you need to think it to be able to line out the things that you want to cut off, the things that you don't need right now that are making your life to be stagnant. You need to think it, and you need to make a fast decision. The next one is focus. You can't have somewhere you're going. You can't have somewhere to be and then hanging around those who are going anywhere, who are going nowhere. You can't have somewhere to be. You can't have a place in destiny where you are going to, and then you shift your focus. You are distracted with everything in your life. You are distracted with all kinds of things. You have to stay focused. If you are going to change your life, if you want to turn things around in your life, you have to stay focused. You have to be mindful of how you spend your time. You can't be going somewhere in life and hanging around those who are not going anywhere. And you can't be going everywhere in life at the same time. You have to focus. If there is something you want to do at a time, this moment, this hour, focus on that. This step you want to take it with all your focus. You need to focus. You can't be distracted with unnecessary things. You can't be distracted with people who don't have the same vision as you. You can't be distracted with people who have nothing to contribute to your life. You can't be distracted with things, with televisions, with games, with unnecessary time being wasted online on social media. You have to be focused. You have to know what you are looking for, where you are going, and focus your mind there. Anything that is causing distraction in your life, this is the right time to cut it off. This is the right time to put down everything, and then you calculate, and then you reason, and then you think. Thorough thinking. You can't be everywhere at the same time. You can't go everywhere at the same time. You can't hang around everybody at the same time. You can't do so many things at the same time. You need to pick, and you need to pick wisely the things you place your focus. You need to focus on where you are going, what you're trying to achieve, your goals, your dreams, your visions, your aspiration. What is important now? That is what you focus on. What is going to bring you reward? What is going to bring that change to your life? That is what you focus on. If you want to turn your life around for the better, you need to focus. Pick that thing, that vision, that dream, that plan, that goal, and focus on it. You need to be focused. Our next word is generosity. Yes, this has to be said, because you see, everything you place into life has the habit of returning back to you. If you put anything negative into life has the habit of returning back to you. If you put positivity there, it has the habit of returning back to you. If it's generosity that you put into life has the habit of returning back to you. You have to be generous if you want to turn your life around. You can't have a heart of stone. When you pour water on a stone, it does not sink. You need to pour water on the ground. You need to water life so that life can water you back. Especially if you're a woman, you need to sow into other women. Look for the widows in your area. Look for the motherless in your areas, the orphanage. If you have any means of doing any charity work, this is where you have to do it. Is a way of turning your life around. You need to plant good seed for life to give you a fruitful and prosperous turnaround, a fruitful and prosperous harvest. You need to be generous. Be generous with your heart. Be generous with your money. Be generous with your time. Be generous with your smile. Anything it is that you want to plant that is of goodwill, go on and do that while you turn your life around. Be good, be kind, be generous. Let's move on. If you should fail at all, you have to fail forward. Many people don't like this. Sometimes we keep counting how many times we have failed, how many times we have tried and we have failed. Have you heard any story in history, any person in history who did not fail? Any great man, any great woman, any great figure who did not fail? No, I haven't heard it. Even in documentaries, I am yet to see figures, important figures, rich people, wealthy people, great people who did not fail. I did not see it. I haven't seen it. You have to fail forward. If you should fail, take it as a stepping stone forward. If you should fail, look for the wisdom, the lesson that failure just brings to your life. People in history have failed. From history to history, from one lifetime to another, we have heard and we have seen people failing and then succeeding. Every time you fail, it's taking you one step closer to your path, to your destiny, to your place of joy, to your place of fulfillment, to your place of abundance. Each time you fail, take it as a stepping stone forward to do greater works, to do greater things, a step closer to your days of glory, a step closer to your days of honor, to your days of beauty, to your days of joy and happiness. Each time you fail, take it as a blessing, because in every failure, there is a lesson, there is a wisdom, there is something to take out of it. So if you have to fail at all, fail forward. Take it as a good thing. There is nothing wrong with failing. History has taught us that failing is actually winning. That is something you have to place at the back of your mind when you're trying to turn your life around, to do greater things in your life. You have to know that there are times when you will fall. So many times, the most important thing is that when you fall, you don't stay on the ground. When you fall, you pick yourself up and you fight forward. You fail forward and you win forward. If you should fail at all, fail forward. Nothing is out of your reach. I'll say that again. Nothing in this life is out of your reach. Anything you see that you desire, the wealth, the glory, the abundance, good health, good company, joy, laughter, happiness, fruitfulness, whatsoever it is that you desire, nothing is out of your reach. Even your own Father who created you placed it in your hand, and He said, I give you this garden, tend to it. The earth is of the Lord and the fullness thereof, and you are a child of God. That means it is your inheritance to inherit all that is good and pleasant and fruitful, all that is good and noble, all that is good and abundance. Everything is yours for the taking. Nothing is out of your reach. If it is wealth you desire, it is not out of your reach. Do not pay mind to those who classify it as the higher class. This belongs to the higher class. This belongs to the middle class. And this belongs to the lower class. There is no such thing in the eyes of God. It is written that God is not a respecter of a person. That means we are all equal in His eyes. That means every bread and water that you desire that is of the rich, it is yours for the taking. If you are ready to take it, it is your inheritance to stand up and take it. All you have to do is to stand up. You cannot fold your two hands and expect manna to fall from heaven like He did ancient of times. No, you have to stand up and take it. Nothing in this life is out of your reach. Everything you desire is yours. If you see wealth, if that is what you desire, it's yours for the taking. If you see glory, beauty, honor, it's yours for the taking. It is written that in a great house there are many vessels. There are vessels of gold. There are vessels of woods. There are vessels of clay. There are vessels of silver. And it also says that some are to dishonor and some are unto honor. That means the will is yours to choose honor if that is what you want. It's in your power to choose. If you want to be a vessel of gold, a vessel of honor, if you want to be a vessel of silver, it's yours for the taking. The will is yours. You have to decide. Nothing in life is out of reach. Whatsoever you desire is yours for the taking. Now I'm going to add one more because this one is not on the list, but I just feel I should talk about it. So let me add one more. You see, life loves a fighting spirit. Life loves it if you are a fighter. Well, not physical fighting, intoxication. No, not that. Life loves a fighting spirit. Courage, bravery, determination, willingness, the strength to stand up from the ground to fight. Life loves it. Each time you move a finger, you want to turn your life around. The moment you move a finger, life will meet you halfway. Nature will meet you halfway. To us believers, we say, God has good things in store for us. The moment you take the first step, God will accomplish it. Whatsoever He begins in your life, He will accomplish it. So it doesn't matter how many times you fall. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It doesn't matter how many times you feel you are weak. You don't have strength to carry on. All you have to do is to remember that life loves a fighting spirit. You have to fight for what you want. You have to fight a good fight. a good fight of all that is good and pure, a good fight of your desire, a good fight to have a better life, a good fight to be a blessing to your generation, a good fight to be a blessing to those around you. Whatsoever that is making you to wake up every morning, that dream, that aspiration that is pushing you, that is boiling inside you, you have to fight for it. You have to fight the good fight. You can't stay on the ground, because life loves a fighting spirit. The moment you decide to fight, life will rise and fight with you and fight for you and make sure that you get what you deserve, what you desire. There is nothing like limitation. There is nothing like delay. There is nothing like I've faced so many times, I am tired, I can't continue anymore. No. Courage, bravery, determination, willingness to fight. Life loves all this virtue. Life loves a fighting spirit. We did not introduce this in this episode. If you're new here, please join us here, because here we make sense. Here we talk about all things that are reasonable and fruitful and good and successful. So please do well to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.